Okay, and finally, hi, welcome back to an Emma's update. I think I finally balanced it correctly. I'm an update from my mum's house. And this is just a little video to explain a few things. Why you haven't seen me much on YouTube recently, but also that's actually just because I'm here, but I'll explain why soon. Also I want to give you a little bit of an update on a question everyone keeps asking about our wedding, but I also want to give you some update on some more important things about the decisions we've been making about animals adoptions at the moment, and also want to talk to you a little bit about YouTube. You've probably seen it's different. So here I am doing another little Emma's update from my mum's house. I've actually been staying here for the last 10 days, I think. That's why you haven't seen me so much on YouTube. I'm here house sitting. Him, Woody, remember him? Hi. And while I'm here, I'm making the most of catching up on work online because there's just so much to do. Always so much to do, but also I've been doing loads of laundry. Very, very exciting. But because hi, do you not want to be on camera? Because we have around 40 volunteers all the time, and we also have a new-ish, I didn't know, maybe you don't know, I'm going to announce more about this next week actually, but we have a short-term volunteer, which is sort of a donation based, where people stay for 1 week and they donate to stay here, and then there's a big change up. So there's a lot of laundry, and we've just built a new laundry room because we have so much, and I've just managed to clean everything, so that's a very exciting update for you. That's what I've been doing mostly this week, around 5 loads a day. But it's been productive to catch up things online. So, do you mind? He's scratching himself, but he just scratched me in the head. Hi. So, the question we do keep getting quite often is the wedding. Yes, we did announce that we're going to get married and we were going to do it really quickly. That's not the case at all. It's not going to be quickly, because if you've followed us and you see that we've been struggling with paperwork, apparently getting married is no different. That is also going to take a very long time. So I think actually we're not going to be able to get married soon. It's going to have to be after the baby's born, because it's going to take about 4 or 5 months in paperwork, and probably in the end we're going to have to fly over to Gibraltar, we'd get married there and come back and do the celebration here, because we still want to do our big freegan wedding, and we wanted to, you know, get the records for the world's cheapest wedding, but probably not have to fly to Gibraltar. So we're going to figure this one out. So put a pin on that one. Unfortunately, it's not going to be soon. You may have also noticed that YouTube is a bit different at the moment. We're not doing Finca Life, and we haven't got such long videos, and we've got lots more little ones. YouTube, or social media in general, has been quite challenging for us at the moment. Algorithms have changed. Everything has got so different. It's all about making money now. And so everything a post we used to get an organic reach of, I don't know, 30,000, I'm talking of Facebook now, 30,000, and then now it's around 300, because it's like, would you like an ad? Would you like an ad? We don't want to spend money on an ad, and it's really depressing, because this is where our money came from before, with donations, and these beautiful people are still following our channel, but they don't see it because algorithms don't show you. So we're trying to mix things up a bit. We've had to take a bit of time off of this and dedicate in the other areas, like I just said about the short-term volunteers and things like this, to try and think outside the box how other ways to make more money. So YouTube, we're trying something different. We're doing lots of little videos. Let us know what you think. But every now and again, when I have time, I'll do an update like this, explain some things. I don't have my editing program, so this is literally just going to be a video like this, just done, and as it is. So that's the change on YouTube. What else did I want to update you about? We did have to make a really hard decision last week, because it is a challenging time at the moment. It seems to go through a pattern. Summers are the hardest for us. We have less volunteers, which you might think the opposite, that you have more volunteers, but you don't. You have short-term travellers that are on break from schools and things like this, so we don't have sort of longer people, which is actually more difficult for us to have people in short-term. You end up training, and then no one really knows the animals, so it's really difficult for our long-termers to train lots of people changing over. So we don't have as many volunteers at the moment. Donations are down, like I just said, and we're super full. We're super full. We've got so many problems with inspections coming up and so many projects on the go that we have decided we've had to say no It is against everything I say. Oh, I feel like, oh, hey, having to say no. But we cannot take on any more animals at the moment. Bar a few, we can take still guinea pigs and turtles and female chickens and goats, actually. These are the only types that we can take. But horses, dogs, cats, pigs, donkeys, cockerels, rabbits, we've had to say no because we just don't have the resources, and our loyalty is with the animals that we have and the volunteers. We're just going to create burnout for our volunteers because it's just too much, and we don't have the space. Well, we have the space, but we don't have the money to build the space. We've got the land, it's just got no fences. And we haven't got the volunteers at the time to do it. We're actually even having to outsource to try and find some builders at the moment. Not having much luck on that either. So it's a bit of a challenging time. So we have had to say no to animals, which is really against everything we want to do, but our loyalty is with the ones that we have now to make sure that we can give them all the perfect time and care and time that they need, and to not burn out our volunteers more. That is most of the updates, I think. I could probably give you lots more little ones, but these should come in little videos. For example, we've had Sally out doing the horses' backs this week, and I think we've got little videos of that. And we've been lots going on in the building team, as always. There'll be some updates of horses. There's no huge dramas with animals at the moment, which is really good. That's good when I don't have lots of updates on that. It's probably enough for you, honestly, because I don't know how long I've talked for. I tend to talk too much, and because I can't edit this video, it's probably going to be a bit boring. So if you have made it through this much, thank you. And as always, your support really helps us. If you do see our videos still, even if you don't want to watch them, just leave them running in the background, because that helps boost them again, and we get paid directly from you watching them. So yeah, I think that's about it at the moment. Oh, people do keep saying to me, which is so lovely, and thank you so much for how much everyone's caring and asking about baby stuff. Everything's going really well. I feel great. Fortunately, I feel amazing, which is a big change, because those of you who know me from last year, I was quite the opposite. I was really unwell, really underweight, and really, really struggling. So fortunately now I feel amazing, which is good, because at the moment with the amount of work, I'm working 12-hour days, and that's not a sustainable thing. I'm told when a newborn baby comes, I won't be able to do that. Who would imagine? Who would have thought? But at the moment, fortunately, I can. Most of my work is online, so I can put my big fat feet in the air because it's hot. But other than that, yeah, I do feel good. And I'm trying to use this time to really get some plans and brainstorm and think of things that we can make a bit more sustainable, that it doesn't rely on me 12 hours a day, because at the moment we're struggling even with me working that much. And if I spend any time off the computer, which it's crazy because there's just so much to do, it's sort of not working. So we're trying to see where we can make some changes, which is why we've had to say no to the animals, because there's just too much at the moment. We're trying to see if we can, everything relies on everything, you know. We need to we thought we can outsource some of the building to take the pressure off the volunteers and get things done quicker, but we haven't got the money to do that, so we have to fundraise to do that, and then we're just relying on the same amazing people donating, and we're in a bit of a trap, but we will come out the other side. We always do. And so yeah, just baby update. Fortunately, I feel amazing. Everything's going really well with baby, and yeah, I can keep up. So let's leave on that as a good note. It trumps the stress. It is a good note. So yeah, hopefully I haven't missed anything. The office team told me to do a little update, and they probably told me to say something else, but because I've not been at the Finca that much working from here, I've probably forgot something. So sorry, office team, I'm really sorry if I've forgotten it. You'll have to do it on a little video. So enjoy, and I hope you enjoy our other little videos, and I'll see you soon for the next Emma's update. Bye. I hope that worked. So, let's see if I'm in it. Let's see if you hear me. Let's see if it's too windy. Testing, testing. Because I don't have a selfie stick. Okay, as the last test was incredibly wrong. Let's see if you can see me in this one, see if you can hear me, see if it's not inappropriately just right up my shorts. Did that work? Why is it so wobbly now? Third time lucky after building things up. Does this work? Is it? Am I gonna have to close the door? It's probably too windy, right? This is much easier when I'm at home.